Hey everyone, Prison Meddler here. Um, Back with an album review, and yes, as I did last time, it's a pretty much of a partial review. I might delete that video, but I don't know. Um, because this isn't really this time. I'm doing an actual review for this album. Yes, I have the album. Um, how'd you get it? Not gonna tell you. Secret. But anyway, it's gonna be a review of this album, and I'm gonna just like I did with Five Finger Death Punch and Testament. I'm gonna review each song. Um, so without further ado, let's get started. So XI, as I heard before that this is not the entire intro, but I'm gonna see how it is. Okay, XI or 9. Um, it's kind of like it's kind of like the actual intro for What the Deadman Said, except they added like a acoustic or like a ballad at the beginning for like about um about almost like 1 minute. That's just it. I'm not gonna rate that track because it's just mainly the intro for the album, but I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to What the Deadmen Say. So like I said, I'm doing every single track, and yes, even though I've actually heard that song before, but I'm gonna listen to it, and I'll be right back. All right, title track, What the Deadmen Say. Um, Amazing track as always. Um, I just it's fucking drumming, dude. That's all I have to say. Probably this is probably his best drumming for this album or ever on his career with Trivium. I haven't really heard Alex Bentz's other projects, but I guess I'll do a review on them soon. But anyway, amazing track. Um, Probably I don't know which one's my favorite. It's pretty hard to choose because they're all so good. Um, but yeah, I am rating this a 10 out of 10. It's just amazing, especially the drummer. Oh my god, dude! I have a feeling that this is probably going to be the best album of this year, in my opinion, so far. But yeah, let's move on to Catastrophist, which I also heard, and I'll be right back. All right, Catastrophe, or yeah, or Catastrophist, or whatever. Um, Again, like always, amazing track. Um, Mainly the right after the second chorus, it becomes epicness. Fucking drumming. Um, Mainly the priority for this song. Um, I just love it. But I think I like what the Deadmen Say a bit more. But I don't think it's enough to reach a 10 out of 10. But I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. So, but like I said, it's still an epic track though. It's just I just think that what the Deadmen Say is better. That doesn't mean I dislike it. 9 out of 10 is still really high. But but it doesn't mean there's something wrong with this track or anything like that. But anyway, let's move on to I think I heard I heard another song that I've heard which is called um the fuck did it where did you sorry guys. Oh there we are. Amongst the Shadows and the Stones. So I'm gonna come back to y'all and um and then give it a rating for this one. See you in a bit. All right. Amongst the Shadows and the Stones. Another great track. A lot of little screaming and clean vocals, but another epic ass track. Drumming is really not my priority for this track, but I just really love this track a lot. Um, I just love how heavy it is. I'm gonna have to give this one a 10 out of 10. It's just so perfect. That's all I have to say for this one. Um, what's the next track called? I forgot. Bleed Into Me. I think I've heard the entire track, but I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm gonna go ahead and review this one, and I'll be right back with y'all. All right, Bleed Into Me. That that was the entire song. Whenever I last previewed the album, um, it's like I said before. It reminds me of Dead and Gone from Silence in the Snow and A Grey So Dark, which is a bonus track from In Waves, all mixed together. That's how it reminds me of. I kind of compared it mainly because of the intro. It kind of sounded like a chorus from Betrayer a little bit, but just like a slower version of it. I'm not, but yes, this album does have screaming, even though A Grey So Dark and Dead and Gone doesn't have any screaming on these two songs, but for this one it does. Um, but not too much. But yeah, I really like this track. It's very catchy. I'm gonna have to give this one a 9 out of 10. I just really love that song. It's not enough for a 10 out of 10, but I really like this song a lot. Very catchy. All right. What's the next song? Let me look. The Defiant. I heard a little bit of it, but um, this is my first time listening to the entire thing, and I'll be right back with y'all. I'm just too excited, so I'm just gonna stop talking and move on to this track. All right, Defiant, amazing track. Um, it reminds me of "Caustic Are the Ties That Bind" a bit, but it has a very epic chorus at the very end. I just love that song. It's probably a 10 out of 10 for me. This is an amazing song. I just listened to the entire song for the first time, and I just absolutely loved it. Um, that's all I have to say for this one. Um, next song, let me look. Sickness Into You. All right, let's get to it. All right, Sickness Onto You. At first it kind of reminded me of Vengeance Falls a bit up until but they sort of moved to the different transition. Um, kind of like they did with Shogun. Um, cool. It's but the thing is, I expected this to be the best track on this album, but it's still a great track. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not reaching me as much as the previous track. I know it may be a bit controversial, but whenever the first time you hear it, but it's just me though. But I'm gonna have to give this an 8 out of 10. I don't know. I mean, it's still a very strong track, but it's just not as reaching to me as much as the previous tracks, though. I do. At first, it kind of remind me at the beginning. It kind of remind me of gothic themes a little bit, but I do think it's a great track. But so far, it might be my least favorite track, but I do like it though. Um, next song. What's the next song? Hold on, guys. Scattering the Ashes. All right, Scattering the Ashes. Let's hop into it. All right, Scattering the Ashes. Just like with Bleed Into Me, it's kind of like it's a bit like Endless Night mixed with Ghost That's Haunting You a little bit, but I might have to give this one an 8 out of 10. I mean, I really do like this song, but the only thing is, it's a bit too short for me. Um, it's still great, don't get me wrong, but I thought this was a very catchy song. That's all I have to say for this one. All right, last two. What's next? Uh, Bending the Arc to Fear. All right, let's hop into it. All right, Bending the Arc to Fear. Another great track. This one, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Um, I really enjoy this track a lot. That's all I. Kind of remind me of In Waves a bit. I don't know why. It's just I don't. There's a chance of me rating those last three songs higher, guy. I just got tired. Mainly because I got too excited, and then it kind of took all of my energy out, and then it just got me all tired. I guess that's why, but I'll definitely re-listen to the songs, and then I'll start re-ranking the Trivium albums. But so far, right as of right now, this is a 9 out of 10. All right, the ones we leave behind. Great finale track. I don't think it's the best song on this album. Might have to give it an 8 out of 10, but I just listened to those songs the first time, but there's a chance for me of rating those songs higher, guys. I know it may not be a great review, but I think I kind of got too excited with the album, and then if I get too excited, then I kind of get tired quicker. But yeah, I'll definitely re-listen to those songs again, and then whenever I start re-ranking Trivium albums, I'll probably give it a re-rank. So I give it a rank, and we'll see if it goes. But so far, this could be a possibility that this could be in my top 5. It might be at number 4, maybe, I don't know, but I think the sin of the sentence is slightly better than what the dead men say, but I don't know. I might change my mind, but it might be um below sin of the sentence. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, um but there's a chance of it beating it. But anyway, yeah, that's my review, my first time review for this album, and I'm gonna rate it. I'll get back to y'all. All right, my rating would be a 9.1 out of 10. Um, I know it may be a little bit high because of those last few songs, but like I said before, there is a chance of rating these songs a bit higher. But yeah, I just need to give this album a couple more listens before I start re-ranking again. It'll probably be about a week or so, but yeah. Um, that is my review for What the Dead Men Say, and I know this album is not out yet, but I already listened to this album early, and yeah, this is my review, and that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say here, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Peace out, everyone.